All right. Douglas Luiz, according to the rumor we are hearing, that Douglas Luiz has done a U-turn to Aston Villa on loan with an option to buy, if I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken. Is it a fair deal? Because with what I heard, they say that Chelsea stopped pursuing that deal and believe that for the fact they have Romeo Lavia and this guy Andre Santos, they believe that there is no need making any effort to bring in Douglas Luiz. Do you think is a good one or is a bad one? And before you proceed, please do it to like this video. Very, very important. Give us that like, share, and subscribe. Yes, or
Yeah. Okay. First of all, it's not really a bad news that we lost the deal with Douglas Luiz, but the truth still remains. Before I talk about the whole Aston Villa buying the player and whatever, now Chelsea going for a player like Douglas Luiz when we have a player like Caicedo. Now, if someone that has watched Douglas Luiz over the years, you know that he's a very aggressive player. That is one thing you cannot take from that player. You see that aggressiveness, he has it. There are tendencies that Douglas Luiz cannot go 4 straight games or 5 straight games without having a red card.
so you say that because of that, Chelsea don't
I never preferred him as an option for Chelsea. Why? Because currently we are battling with that discipline amongst our players. Like I said on the last games, few games, we see how Caicedo they play. There are some things that are avoidable, but you see them at the end going to make costly mistakes, and red card comes in and spoils the game. Now, why trying to control that kind of situation? You are not bringing a player that will be an additional problem. Yes, I will not deny the fact that he's an experienced player. He has played in the Premier League and in other competitions. He has the experience, but is he really the solution to the midfield problem? Like Big Dave will always emphasize that yes, the player is not a bad player, but what Chelsea needs now is not the quality of Douglas Luiz. We need a natural 10. For me, I don't feel it's a solution to our problem. And thank God we did not even get himself. Thank God he did collapse and Aston Villa got him. Yes, I would not even prefer Chelsea to even take him on a loan with a buy option, because we will know Douglas Luiz. Douglas Luiz has played for years. The experience is there.
And Villa for no seller, I mean to say.
Exactly. Now,
Yes,
say
yes,
he can go
yes.
Juventus. He can
this same Villa now come for her.
Alone now.
now loan now. Possibility they say them will return them back for the club. If he be say one of their major midfielders don't get injury, so they don't get any option than to bring them back. If he was that good, you went to Juventus, and Juventus had to loan you to Nottingham Forest, and just see how the whole tumbling. So I don't think he's the solution to is the kind of player we need now, but a good one for Aston Villa.
Okay, my own opinion is simply I don't like the fact that Chelsea said they don't need to buy a midfielder because we have Lavia, we have Caicedo, we have Santos. I don't like the idea of how that sounds, you understand?
Yeah.
Because we've experienced these things before now. Even when all these players are present, we still don't see the impact. It's as though there's something missing there. So we've said it, we've made a complaint that for this January we need a midfielder. Whether you are buying a DM, a CM, or maybe a double pivot midfielder that can play as a CM and as an attacking midfielder, anything can go. But the fact that Chelsea are saying Lavia, Caicedo, Esugo, Santos, they are available, so there's no need of buying. It doesn't make any sense. They're not really. Let's be honest with ourselves. If they've been good for us from the beginning of the season, I will not have any problem with that. But as it is, Chelsea will continue to buy. Even this summer, will continue to buy.
Of all players, they are mentioning Lavia.
I'm not even.
Funny enough, it was even because of the fact that we have the player like Santos and even Lavia that is training, that is back. That is why Chelsea is not even considered the deal worthy. You understand?
I think they will be highly disappointed putting their hope on a player like Lavia.
That's my problem with them. They don't know that the remaining games of the
they
season
just believe that they can do with
Do you
whatever.
know
they
that
have.
one player signing can decide the season, the remainder of the
For
season.
sure, yeah, for sure.
Look at how Man City and Semenyo is doing in Man City now. He's not the one scoring the goals. He's not the
Because all this while, Haaland has been down.
Bro,
Like,
people don't they depend on Haaland too much. Now they've now shared the burden. Another player is there doing it at that particular moment. So I will not, as in, if I'm an owner of a club, I will not shy away from getting a player, even though there are players that have not actually given me what I need. Get another player till they get it right.
but do you agree with me that our board are just wasting funds? Now look at a player like Dario Esigo. How much did he get him to the club? Esigo from, I think, Las Palmas. He was on loan in Las Palmas from C Sporting also, but I cannot even remember his career path and the rest of it. But now look at Esugo. Tell me one game that Esugo has played, even first 45 minutes or complete 90 minutes in Chelsea.
At least you don't go compare him to Lavia. Lavia's case is worst. Why I not go too vex for Esugo matter? We say it's just unfortunate. He's a young player and the injury hit him in the point where I feel like he would have made his mark.
Yeah.
When Casado was not available, I think Esugo was the person we are looking forward to. But it was unfortunate. I just feel like any day he gets to become fit and come back, we can now really look at who Esugo, who the player is.
Sorry. Where did this injury come from? Like, because I'm trying to realize something. Because he never played 90 minutes. You don't go injury where you don't go like 6 months.
But if I guess Chelsea, they jinx players for injury.
Jinx players, how now? Explain, make I understand.
Kante, Pulisic, go and call them. Use phone, call them. Tell them wetin they suffer for Chelsea for injury.
Then also pushing forward, they say that Sky Sports have been told Chelsea are privately laughing at the Kopama rumor. He's very happy at Chelsea. Chelsea would not sell unless an offer we have never seen before outside the likes of Saudi, Neymar, tobacco money comes in. He is not for sale. Do you think that rumor of Palmer unsettled in London, not happy, he's planning on leaving Chelsea to join United? Do you think that was just a mere rumor or just another media saga to shake up
problem
Chelsea?
na Fabrizio, they follow the cause of these things.
Not be Fabrizio now. Apart from Fabrizio, not believe Fabrizio today now. We get other people.
We regard him as a renowned journalist.
But he did not really push more about
why
this.
you go post am if you don't know? Shebi na him be omni knowers.
But he did not really put more effort in the Kopama thing.
Bruh.
You only say that Kopama is happy at Chelsea.
He once said Kopama, he posted something today and said Kopama is open. Not as was it today or yesterday? That Kopama will be open to a move away from Chelsea. That the player is unsettled.
Do you have a proof for
Fabrizio?
It's not. I don't think it's Fabrizio. The person that posted that talked about that particular thing. I said this yesterday. It was Manchester United correspondent at the Sun. Is a correspondent at the Sun.
After now, I think I'll go back to that. But whether Palmer decides to leave or he decides to stay. First of all, he's a player we love. We love Kopama. We're not judging him basically because he's in a poor form or the injuries are not disturbing him. I remember when I was telling you guys something about Palmer when he was playing at his best. The way we are depending on Palmer so much. I said this thing. I said a day might come. People are saying, Dave, stop being negative. Stop being this one. But people forget to balance reality with being positive. You can be positive, but yet, guy, reality can happen to anybody. You go, they talk, say, I no go die, but everybody last us go still die.
Normal.
You understand? I was saying this thing, the way we are depending so much on Kopama, a day might come where this guy, if they get injury, and before he go come back, he go worry, just like James. Same thing, I'm still crying for that same thing for Caicedo. I'm still crying for Cucurella. Now, this is what is happening today. Because at the end of the day, it's not Palmer FC. It's Chelsea FC. If he's not around, we need somebody to be there. We need to still play well. We need to still win games. We need to still compete well. You understand? So my issue is not with the player. The player should take his time and get his fitness back, come back and do what he needs to do for the club. But I don't like these rumors. At some point, I was even getting kind of irritated because I was thinking, why would Palmer even be doing all these things? If he wants to actually leave, he should come out and say it plainly.
You will not say it.
Bro.
They don't tell us say except money where they like name our own. Or even with better person.
They don't make the day very clear now. At least now, from what the owners have said, it's very open. I was looking for the Fabrizio post, but I did not see it. I think checking like 2 days ago. I passed 1 day ago. I did not see that thing from Fabrizio.
If Fabrizio
But
was not the one that
The
posted.
truth still remains that the owners have made it very clear to everybody. Palmer is untouchable. The only thing that can make Palmer touchable is when a very good offer,
Comes
just
in.
as Saudi gives for Neymar and the other ones, at that point, Palmer will be open for remove. But for now, I just know that all these things are just pure business. I know Palmer has built quality. He has built what? Even in his current poor form. With this Palmer form, it just say Palmer no good. In the poor form, any club we want to come approach Chelsea to buy Palmer, the least if they talk about for Palmer na like 120, 130.
Mm. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, we've seen it. 120, 130 million. Now the least arguments we will do to come up Palmer from Chelsea. But whatever.
130 small. You know they see owner they tell you say Neymar.
You know wetin dey vex me? Chelsea go still carry that money go buy one small boy.
All right, let's push forward. Good news. Depends.
Depends on
Lavia is back. Lavia is back.
No, it's back.
First we go get injury tomorrow after training, after warm up.
Lavia is back. It's a welcome development, and it's one of the reasons why we did not proceed with Douglas Luiz again. So he's back. No cause for alarm.
It's good news. It's good news regardless of however we feel. I know most Chelsea fans are angry, but make I tell them something. Easy oh.
Football.
On Saturday when I break my leg, I know wetin be injury. You understand? So when players get injury, I don't think they are to blame. You understand?
Yeah.
A player might be following all the health requirements, everything he needs to do, and then still gets injury. It's not his fault. Everybody get different type of body. So your hate should not be on the player because that player is always getting injured or so. It not be him they enjoy himself. You understand?
So it's a welcome development.
It's a welcome development. Lavia is a very important player for us. When he's fit and okay, he's very, very crucial. He's a very crucial player to us. But I still don't agree with the fact that Chelsea did not sign another. I don't want to sign another midfielder because Lavia is back. I don't support that at all.
I beg, no vex. Now, when you say you understand the injury situation of a player, yes, I also understand the injury situation of a player. When someone is injured, just like the way you broke your ankle during the weekend when you went to play a match. Now, looking at Lavia's situation, it's too bad. It's not something that we can say. It's not something that is manageable, and it affects the rhythm of the team so well. Have you not seen it? There are some games whereby we need that quality of Lavia, and we are not having it because when he comes, he plays. He will not even play 90 minutes. He plays 35 minutes for this game. And then he plays another 45. The third game, he plays another 45. Let's see that the third game, he will not even finish a 45. Let's say 20 something. He will have injury. He will go. Before we will see him, will be like 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. How does it make sense? Now, how now? Explain, give me how you are trying to tell me that, yes, you understand the injury situation of a player. Other footballers are there. Now, what do they do to keep themselves fit? Yes, we know that when you want to go to injury, sometimes it will take like a while. But before that while in a way they take, at least they don't already keep great impact. Tell me one major impact where we say Lavia give you from last season down to this season. Just mention one major impact.
You see him play when he plays. You see how good he is on the pitch. It's the same thing I'm saying, guy.
Okay. Tell me his contributions, like his goals/assist contributions since last season till now.
Lavia has most of the games he has played for Chelsea so far. He has been good. He has not been really that bad. You know. If not by now, we talk about
nobody.
Gift is not just comfortable.
Because I won't understand where you're. Because I said you can't blame.
I see they blame the board because I think that's a stupidity for you to look up to a player like Lavia that cannot give you 5 consistent games, 45 minutes, 5 consistent games he cannot give you, and you are putting your hope on the player that since he's back.
The only thing you say is that when Chelsea signed Lavia from Southampton, Lavia already had a very bad injury record. His injury record was there, even at Southampton. So Chelsea would have looked into that before they got the player.
They were challenging Liverpool. They just want to
challenging Liverpool.
They want to.
But you can't still blame the player and say, okay, because the player came in and got injury, he has not been playing.
No. I'm not blaming the player. I'm blaming the board because
what do you want to do? You want them to sell?
Not about sell. placing their hope on a player like Lavia that
And
since Lavia
neglecting
is
the
back.
fact of bringing a midfielder.
A midfielder, yes, that is my problem. What you have been complaining since. So you now saying that you understand the injury situation of a player. You can't just say I can't cover up.
And
That's
they
where
cover,
they
and they cover
talk.
up the player because not be the player fault.
Okay. Oh. Thank you very much. I guess that will be all for now when it comes to Chelsea and what is happening. We know that other things are happening in Chelsea. The Asmino deal.
Yeah.
And I'm not really sure if that young man will get enough game time in Chelsea. I don't want to believe that we made a mistake calling him back from Dortmund.
When you have Badashi, you always have game time.
Thank you very much. My name is Peters.
My name is Big Dave.
And my name is Gifto.